What's going on, y'all? It's your man Desert Eagle, and I'm back at you on another video. And as you can see, yeah, we 1-2, might be 1-3, but these never change. Sorry, but if you was expecting me to be like the Giants and the Cowboys, who was shitting on their own team, you know, talking about boycotting, throwing jerseys away, talking about fire this and fire that, I'm sorry, but you're on the wrong channel. So with that being said, you know, and I want to address a little something right quick, because I mean, I am going to say something about last week and dealing with all these critics that's saying that, you know, all we do is pull up excuses, you know, even though they want us to be a realist and everything. So I am going to say a little something, you know, y'all not going to like, but whether how y'all feel, really, I don't really give a shit, because in the end, it's my opinion, it's my channel, I say what the hell I want. And you know, let's just keep it 100 here, because if the shoe's on the other foot, y'all be doing the exact same thing, because I mean, you guys do it all the time. So with that being said, I'm going to say this about last week, the Eagles and the Lions. I want to say shout out to Detroit, you know, shout out to DVE, you know, much respect. I forgot to mention 313 Hitman, you know, shout out to him. You know, I forgot to mention him in that Crow video. But I'm keeping it 100 here. The Eagles defeated themselves. Go on, yep, Here you are. Oh, here Eagles fans with the excuse. Here's the face. Man, the fuck out of here, man. You only say excuses. See, here's my thing. Let's be honest here. Let me ask you this. What did the Lions really do to convince that they were the better team? Besides hand the Eagles the game several times on a several platter, what has the Lions really done? Sure, they got some yards, they got some first downs, you know, scored a touchdown or whatever. But think about this. I mean, being as though that if the Eagles won that game, you know, y'all would be pouring excuses out the ass and say, oh, you got lucky, the Lions would have won, you know. But what has the Lions really done to say that they were the better team? Besides giving us a game on a silver platter several times, even though we failed to take advantage of that. 7 drop passes by the Eagles, 3 fumbles, 3 offensive pass interference. Oh, but wait, that's right. Because the Eagles lost, we're not allowed to bring that up. You know, bring that up as the reason why we lost that game. We're not allowed to talk about that. We're not allowed to talk about that. But I guarantee you this, though. I guarantee you this. If the Lions made those mistakes and we won that game, I guarantee you, every single person that's saying I'm pointing excuses would say the exact same thing. Oh, the Eagles got lucky. The Lions made way too many mistakes. The Lions could have won. That's just how it is. The same people that say we pull excuses, take the L and all of that, y'all don't take the L's y'all damn self. So practice what you preach in the end. So anyway, with that being said, I don't want to hear a damn thing y'all got to say. I'm keeping it 100. The Eagles defeated themselves. As a matter of fact, the 2 games the Eagles lost were games we really could have won, but we were defeating ourselves with mistakes. But the Falcons wasn't really so much. It was more like the rest fucked us over. But the Falcons still, you know, well, the Julio Jones catch, the touchdown, I can't really respect that 100% because that was a very missed call right there. But, and being as though I do respect the Falcons fan base, but still, I still kind of felt like, you know, we got fucked over that game. But those 2 L's weren't blowouts. They both came down to final possessions. They weren't like blowouts or anything. They weren't like none of that. So that's just what it is. I mean, Eagles lost. It wasn't because they blew us out. It wasn't necessarily because the team was better. It's because it was us. We just can't seem to get over. I mean, I'm not going to say so much as the injury bug, because we still have chances to win games, so we're not going to use the injury bug in this. But that's just how it is. But anyway, I want to talk about the Eagles and the Packers. I want to make it very quick, all right? I want to make it very quick. The Eagles and the Packers. Though as an Eagles fan, I feel like we do have a good shot to win this, because the Packers offense isn't really looking all that good. It really isn't. They're ranked like in the mid-20s. Our defense is actually slowly but surely improving. Slowly but surely improving. But at the same time, they are the Packers. You know, this is Aaron Rodgers we're talking about, and we just can't seem to beat them at their worst. You know, I don't think we've ever beaten Aaron Rodgers. That's just how it is, you know. But our backs are against the wall. This is a really, really must win. Even though it's only week 4, you know, there are teams that's went like, I'm sure they went like 1-3, 1-4, whatever, and they still end up making the playoffs. But I understand, you know, we're also going to Green Bay, you know, Lambeau Field, you know, and they're not just going to let us win that easily. So I know it's going to be a really, really tough fight. And do I think we're going to win this? I mean, as an Eagles fan, I have a good feeling, a positive feeling. But in my season predictions, I did pick the Packers to win. And in my Steven Rose tournament, I'm actually picking the Packers to win as well, you know. You know, because they're the Packers, you know, and no matter how bad a team is, we can't seem to take advantage of it. And being as though this is Aaron Rodgers, you know, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, you know, he's one of those elite quarterbacks we just can't seem to beat. So, I mean, I kind of see in a way, I feel like I'm saying I'm 50-50, you know. We may be 2-2, we may be 1-3, you know, but how we can be 2-2 in this game, how can we beat the Packers? First off, Eagles, you got to convince us that y'all can beat the Packers. Y'all can win the game, you know. We got to move on from the Lions. I mean, we only got 4 days. You know, wide receivers got to catch the ball. If we caught the ball, the game would have been different last week. If we didn't fumble the ball as much, like, you know, I understand Miles Sanders is a rookie, but come on, you got to hold on to the ball. You've been playing football all your life. You should know better than to be fumbling like that. Matt Collins, the offensive pass interference, you can't be doing that. You've been in the league for about, I understand he hasn't really been on the field all like that. I mean, I think last week was the longest he's ever been on the field. But still, come on, you're a wide receiver. You know damn well you can't be doing, you know, offensive pass interference like that. I mean, Doug Peterson, whoever's doing the play calling, Doug Peterson, Mike Groh, whoever's doing the play calling, y'all need to do a better job in play calling. Seriously. I mean, Mike Groh, I'm going to put it partially on him, and because the offense, I mean, I understand Frank Wright is gone there. I feel like it hasn't really been the same since he's gone and John DeFilippo was gone. But our wide receivers have not been as dominating since Mike Groh has been promoted. I feel like he should go back to wide receiving position. He needs to go back to wide receiving position. Jim Schwartz, the defense wasn't so bad last week, but we still gave away a lot of first downs and a lot of yards, so we need to do something about that. You know, a lot of dumb play calls being made. We need to do something about that. It's like, I don't want to say we're guaranteed going to lose this game because I don't think we've ever beaten Aaron Rodgers, but there's a chance we could. There's a chance we could because we don't take advantage of weaknesses. We really don't. But Carson Wentz, this game was definitely not on him last week. I feel like he's doing what he's supposed to do. If anything, man, if anything, we don't deserve Carson Wentz all the shit that he's been getting, man. He's been playing his heart out, yet, you know, nobody's really catching the ball. You know, the chemistry isn't really all that there. People still bringing up Nick Foles. I mean, look, it's time for you to get the fuck over Nick Foles. I love Nick Foles. He's always going to be remembered as our hero. His statue's up and everything. But he's in Jacksonville now. There's really nothing we can do. Get the fuck over it. Get over it. There's really nothing we can do. It is what it is. So, I mean, Wentz is your quarterback, like it or not. If you don't like it, go to Jacksonville. Go be a Jaguars fan. And as far as what I said about those Eagles fans on Twitter that was criticizing Carson Wentz, saying that, oh, you know, Dak is better. That's like I say, go be a Cowboys fan. Put your jersey on then. Talking about Dak is better because he beat 3 bum-ass teams that didn't even get a win. Like, come on. They didn't even have a positive record. But watch. When Wentz does play better and the wide receivers catch the ball, yeah, they'll be back on the bandwagon. That's just how it is. Hate to break it to you, but Wentz can't catch his own passes. That's the case. I guess he can pull a Marcus Mariota, you know, throw it at a defender. It bounces off right back into, you know, his hands. Maybe he'll do that, but other than that, no. He can't catch his own passes. Blame the wide receivers. They're trash. I'm not gonna say they're trash overall, but that's what they was last week. They were trash. As far as Nelson Aguilar goes, we can shit on him as many as we like. I mean, like it or not, Not until, I mean, I know Alshon Jeffrey's coming back. I was about to say Nelson Aguilar is the best on our team until Alshon comes back, but I guess that really changes now. But anyway, man, look. Eagles and Packers, we need to contain Aaron Rodgers. I don't think we're going to be able to stop him, stack him as many times, even though there are games that Aaron Rodgers definitely did get pressure, you know, but I don't know if our defense is going to do that. But maybe they can convince us. We need to we need to hold down that wide receivers, especially Devontae Adams. I think he's their best receiver on the team. And then they got Jimmy Graham, you know, as their tight end. We need to contain them. Like, if we can contain them long enough for us to sack Aaron Rodgers, if we can do that all 4 quarters, we can win this. Then I know the Packers got their defense is fucking legit. And I'm going to say they could be the reason why their team even is 3-0, you know. Especially after I seen the Bears and the Packers game, you know, in week 1. Their defense was something, man, for real. Their defense was, whew. But if we could do something about their defense, I mean, I don't even think we should really be, you know, I don't think Carson Wentz needs to throw an arm, you know, because our wide receivers struggled in catching the ball. And it's going to result into interceptions. So we might need to hold back on that. We probably need to do a little dink and dunk, do some screens and slants and all of that. We need to do more of that. We need to use Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard. You know, if we can gas out the Packers defense, this game is ours. The defense is what's carrying that team. Run the damn ball. Why are you using a rookie? We makes a lot of mistakes over, you know, a veteran that averages 1,000 yards a season. I made a mistake last week and said 3,000 yards a season. It's actually 1,000 yards a season, you know, within 3 seasons. Anyway, that's all I got to say, man. We can win this game, but Steven Rose Turner-wise, I picked the Packers to win, but as an Eagles fan, I got a good feeling about this game. But only you guys can make it happen. That's all I got to say. I'm out. Fly, Eagles, fly. Oh, and one more thing. I will be on the Realest Cheeseheads podcast either tonight or tomorrow. Stay tuned. I will share the link. You know, we're going to be talking about Eagles and Packers. And, yeah, you know, we're going to be having a good time. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Shaman, you check on out of here. Fly, Eagles, fly. And I'm out.